Well, hello everyone. I'm Lori Isgarian, a member of the product training team here at General Motors of Canada. I am really excited to bring the brand new Chevrolet Orlando into the studio with me today so we can talk about some of the features that make this one of the year's most exciting entries into the automotive market here in Canada. Now, some say it's a minivan replacement, but in all honesty, it is so much more than that. The minivan market has evolved into the MPV market. Same idea in so much as it will move your people and your stuff, but it's now going to do it much more economically. New technology, engineering advancements, and innovative platform designs shared throughout the GM global family all result in the latest and greatest thing from the European market that is now for sale right here in Canada. Now, the Chevrolet Orlando redefines family transportation in a number of areas. It delivers exactly what customers are looking for in fuel efficiency, practicality, and safety. It offers value, style, and maneuverability as well. So together, these features are wrapped up in a beautiful exterior, and it's got a surprisingly big interior that we're going to explore in detail in a little while. Now, let's begin our walk around right here at the front end. Now, Orlando is a 7-passenger front-wheel drive MPV, and it is built on our global Delta architecture, which it shares with the award-winning Chevrolet Cruze. Now, this platform is made with over 70% high-strength steel to ensure an extremely rigid safety cage for the passenger compartment. This rigidity also enhances the suspension's ability to provide a great ride and excellent handling characteristics as well. Now, Orlando handles like a car with lots of get up and go, and it has the versatility and capability of a crossover. So it truly is the best of both worlds. Now, with a bold and distinctive Chevrolet bow tie front and center on the prominent double grille, the Orlando comes with some classic heritage and design cues. It also has a lot of built-in safety technology. As an example of that technology, every Orlando comes with an automatic headlamp system, so the driver never has to worry about turning the lights on or off. The system will do it for you. The benefit? Well, you can be seen and see in all types of inclement weather from the front and the rear because the taillights are also going to be illuminated. When we get to the side, we're going to continue our safety discussion about OnStar, but first, time to pop open this hood so we can take a look at what's underneath it. One of Orlando's great ride characteristics is the fact that the ride is, well, quiet. And that comes from attention to detail. Like this underhood insulation, for example. It keeps the noise right here in the engine compartment where it belongs. Now, under the hood and powering the Orlando with a combination of great fuel economy and a substantial amount of power is the award-winning Ecotec 2.4-liter engine that you'll also find in our Equinox. The 2.4 puts out 174 horsepower and a very capable 171 pound-feet of torque. The engine has VVT and direct injection, so you get an efficient, very capable engine that will give you all the power you need without costing a fortune to run. With the 6-speed automatic, Orlando will sip 6.9 liters per 100 kilometers on the highway, and with a 6-speed manual transmission, that number goes even lower to 6.7 liters per 100 kilometers. Orlando goes one step further by providing maintenance-saving technology such as long-life fluids and GM's oil life system. The DexCool engine coolant, well, it's designed to last 5 years or up to 240,000 kilometers before requiring a change. And the Dexron transmission fluid, well, it's designed to last the life of your vehicle, dependent upon driving conditions, of course. Now, add to that the GM oil life system that calculates when the oil needs to be changed based on your unique driving patterns and conditions, and it's not a one-size-fits-all approach. That's going to save you time, and it's going to save you money. Now, Orlando's warranty stands out from the competition by providing a full 5 years or 160,000 kilometer powertrain warranty, complete with roadside assistance and courtesy transportation. That's in addition to, of course, our new vehicle warranty of 3 years and 60,000 kilometers. Now, with the hood open, it's a great opportunity to talk about some additional benefits of OnStar. Remote vehicle diagnostics through OnStar will perform a monthly check of some of your vehicle's key operating systems, and then you're going to receive an email report with all the details. When you take delivery of your own Orlando, you can request that a copy of that report also goes to your preferred dealer. That way they can keep an eye on things on your behalf as well. Now, it's not hard to see why we're so excited about this new entry into our Chevrolet lineup. It truly defines and redefines family transportation, and it includes a whole lot of peace of mind services as well. Orlando has everything you need and a whole lot of what you want in a capable, attractive, fuel-efficient vehicle that's going to hold up to 7 people comfortably. So with that said, let's move around to the side so we can check it out. The safety story continues right here at the side. Every Orlando comes fully equipped with OnStar's directions and connections for the first 6 months of ownership. What's important to talk about at this point is Orlando's automatic crash response feature. Because of the sensors built right into the front of the vehicle, up there and actually all the way around, the moment a crash is detected, a specially trained live emergency advisor is connected to your vehicle. If you request help or if you can't answer, emergency responders are sent to your precise GPS location. Now, to add to the ongoing safety story, Orlando comes standard with 4-wheel disc ABS brakes, StabiliTrak, and full function traction control, and that's going to help keep the vehicle on track during a variety of driving conditions. You're also going to get 6 airbags to protect the occupants from front and side impacts, and you're going to get full access to all emergency services through OnStar anytime, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. GM StabiliTrak uses a variety of sensors along with the ABS brakes, and that's going to help reduce oversteer or understeer situations. This system works especially well on slippery roads because it keeps the vehicle on its intended path and in the direction it was meant to go, even if the pavement is wet and slippery. If you're going to be traveling with precious cargo like your friends and family, you're going to want to be sure that you've got lots of safety technologies to help keep everyone safe. 16-inch wheels and tires are standard, and you can option up to larger 18s that become standard equipment on the LTZ model. There's a tire pressure monitor available that's going to give you a digital readout in the driver information center of the exact PSI per tire. Now that's going to make it real easy to determine which of your tires need air as opposed to a generic low tire pressure warning message. All right, folks, now it's time to take a look inside. As a first impression, as soon as you open the door, you can see that Orlando has been built with attention to detail and exceptional fit and finish. These seats are generously padded for comfort, and the driver and passenger get to enjoy an intuitive interior where everything they need is within easy reach. Orlando comes with tons of storage compartments throughout the interior to help keep all of your stuff organized and out of the way, and includes bottle holders built in to every single door. The standard seating is cloth buckets up front, but you can choose a premium cloth or even heated leather seats if you prefer. Choice is completely up to you. And we're going to talk about the second and third rows shortly. Orlando has a very cool vehicle interface package that you might be interested in, and it includes Bluetooth connectivity for up to 5 cell phones. That means you can make and receive calls by utilizing the vehicle's built-in microphone, audio, and voice recognition system. You're also going to get XM satellite radio. That's 130 channels of digital music, many of which are commercial-free from coast to coast. You might enjoy the optional stereo system that comes with an AM/FM CD player and a USB port to power and integrate and charge your iPod or iPhone. Now, with the USB port, your entire music library can go with you, whether it's on a flash drive or an iPod, and it's going to be fully integrated into your car stereo system, including playlists and artist information. Now the really fun part. Let's check out the second and the third row so you can see why Orlando is a favorite among families, commuters, and retirees. It works for everyone who needs a vehicle to carry both people and their stuff. With the capability of carrying up to 7 passengers, one of the most important considerations for a multi-purpose vehicle like this one is the ability to get in and out of the back seating area. Now let's face it, you're buying a vehicle of this size because you're probably going to need to use the space in the third row at least some of the time for people. Now you're going to want that space to be easy to get to, and you want it to be comfortable and safe for those who are going to be sitting back there. These second row seats have a special feature built right in, and it's called flip and fold. They do exactly what the name suggests: flip down to house cargo on the flat seat back, or you can fold it right out of the way to make room for people who need to get back into the third row seat. Check it out. If you pull on the tab lightly, the backrest is going to simply fold down flat, giving you all kinds of area to house long cargo or other things. Now, if you want to access the third row, you just pull the tab a little bit harder, and the seat's going to release itself upwards. Check it out. So see that? It flips up easily towards the back of the front seat and out of the way. Now there's lots and lots of room for your passengers to get in and out of that back row. Now every second row comes standard 60-40 split bench seat, and it also has a built-in armrest in there that houses cup holders for you. And with this design, you can flip and fold this one side, or you can flip and fold both sides. So Orlando can morph into more or less usable cargo space, more or less passenger seating. It all depends on what it is you need it to do. That's where Orlando's versatility factor goes up a whole lot. Now with the second row flipped and folded out of the way, let me get in here so you can actually see how much room there is. And while I do that, check out this review from an online automotive magazine that agrees we've gone above and beyond the competition with this particular design. As with most of the cars in this class, the rearmost seats are not designed to be used on a daily basis. Not so for Orlando. Where the Orlando does outperform the opposition is in the space available to those people that end up in the third row. In a rarity for this size of car, the third row of seats has enough legroom to travel for a decent length of time in comfort. And that came from Fifth Gear, an online automotive magazine out of London in the UK. Okay, so I'm close to 6 feet tall, and look, I've got tons of headroom here. And although you can't see it, there is more than enough legroom back here as well, just as the auto review said. Now the seats, well, they're extremely comfortable and really well padded, and there's great visibility back here. We get that visibility because of the design of our seats, and it's called theater-style seating. Quite simply, it means that the second and the third rows sit a little higher than the front, so everybody has a clear view through. But even though the seats are built high enough for great visibility, they're low enough for fantastic headroom, as you've seen. So what you really get here is a multitude of seating possibilities without compromising comfort or space. And check out these seat backs. They're higher than the competitors as well, providing a solid seat with enough support to be both comfortable and safe. Now next I'd like to move to the back of Orlando to point out some more great features that help us to stand out from the rest of the MPV segment. So as soon as I get out of here, I'll meet you back there. See you soon. The standard towing capacity for Orlando is 1,000 pounds, so you'll be able to handle some light recreational or utility trailers if need be. You can also get rear parking assist that will help guide you into those tight parking spaces or help you avoid backing into things left scattered in your driveway. This rear backup light is in a really unique location. It's right in the middle of the back bumper. It's also larger than usual to improve rearward visibility, and it'll notify other drivers of your intention to back up. Check this out. See how high this tailgate lifts? I know somebody that stands 6'4", and he can still fit easily under here without banging his head on the tailgate. This design makes it real easy for almost everyone to access the cargo area without bumping their head. Now, while we're here, I want to show you where the spare tire apparatus is located as well. It's right here within this storage compartment. When you open this compartment, you'll have access to your spare tire that's held in the undercarriage. By utilizing the tools, you simply lower the spare by way of releasing the bolts. There's also a jack and everything you need in case you're the change the tire yourself type of person. The toolkit can be removed and there is enough room for you to store a few small items in here as well. And for those of you who don't want to change your own tire, no worries, because as we mentioned earlier, part of Orlando's warranty includes roadside assistance for a full 5 years or 160,000 kilometers. So someone will be happy to come and change your tire for you free of charge. Now let's talk about versatility and storage next. With all the seats up and full of people, you still have enough room for things like small suitcases, duffel bags, or even groceries back here. If you want more room for stuff and don't need to carry 7 people, well, you just fold down the rear seats. Now, did you notice? Let's do that again. The headrest folds down automatically, so you don't have to go up and readjust the second row just to put down the third row. Nice and easy. The third row seat is an even 50-50 split, so even with one side down, there's still room for a full-size adult to sit back there. Or you can fold them both down to really open the cargo carrying capability. For those of you who know people that run a small business, Orlando could easily morph into a company truck as well. I mean, with all of those seats folded down, you get an unbelievable amount of cargo space that can accommodate an array of large boxes or even building materials. Now it's time to get into the driver's seat, where Orlando's cockpit was designed with a great driving experience in mind. So, I'll see you there. There are a few really cool features I want to point out to you while we're here. First, you have to see the special secret compartment behind the radio faceplate. If you press on this center button on the radio, you're going to reveal a flip-up door, standard on all Orlando models, where you can place your valuables out of view. If you have the up-level radio, this is also where the USB port will be located, so you can keep the iPod and its cord or a flash drive out of the way and out of sight. And this beautifully finished interior is also intuitive for the driver. Everything you need is right here and within easy reach. The seats, they've got a generous amount of padding to help keep you comfortable even on the longest drives. And if you do go on one of those long drives with a full load of passengers, you can utilize this great conversation mirror so you can see everyone while you're talking to them. It's also referred to as a child mirror because as a parent, you really want to be able to see everything that's going on with your children in the back. This mirror, located right by the rearview mirror, makes it so that you don't have to take your eyes off the road to turn around and check on everybody. And speaking of children, one of Orlando's built-in safety features is an electric child-proof lock for the doors. Now, you may remember that most child locks have to be engaged from each of the rear doors manually. Well, not so on Orlando. With a simple press of a button located right on the driver's door, you can be sure that the little ones in the back don't inadvertently unlock the doors. It keeps them safe, and it helps the driver to focus on the road in front of them, knowing everyone is safe and secure. As with all General Motors vehicles, Orlando comes with a standard driver information center. There are a variety of vehicle information that can be accessed from this stock right here on the steering wheel, where you can keep track of things like your tire pressure, your oil life, and your fuel economy. Then over here, by pressing the configure button on the center stack, you can access programmable features. Turn this dial to scroll and press this button to select your choices. The back button allows you to move backward through the menu to start over. These 3 buttons make it easy to program your vehicle so the locks, the lights, remote vehicle start, and many other things work the way you want them to. At night, the Orlando has beautiful ice blue Chevy lighting that highlights the instrument panel. There are ample cup holders to fit anything from a small to an extra large coffee, those bottle holders in each of the doors that we spoke about before, and that glove box over there is absolutely enormous. Everything has a spot because engineers built Orlando with a busy family or a busy lifestyle in mind. Orlando has really struck a beautiful balance between power and efficiency, utility and comfort, design and function. And along with that impressive balance, we also find exceptional safety features. Now, I could go on, but to wrap up for today, I'm going to borrow a statement from a South African online publication by the name of the Daily Maverick, who said this: "Dynamically competent, visually appealing, and above all, spacious and practical, the Chevrolet Orlando is family motoring personified. It offers a lot of space in a versatile cabin, a lot of comfort and convenience, at a price point that expresses that all-important value that just about everyone is looking for." Well said. Now all that's left is for you to take it out on the road where you can really bring all that we've talked about today to life. Thanks for joining me, everyone. Take care and see you next time.